So it rained quite a bit last night. It started maybe 9 o'clock and didn't stop until I think 6 this morning. Now, unfortunately, that does mean the vegetation's going to be wet, so this is going to be a bit of an unpleasant bushwhack this morning. Now, I'm at mile 95 this morning. Taters and I had planned on her hiking in and meeting me at South Fork, which is at mile 112. Now, today is Friday. She was going to meet me Saturday night, so unless I just want to have a, very short day and then sit around all day tomorrow, that's not going to work. So the new plan is I have to make mile 133. There's a place called Manzama Schoolhouse out there that she can hike into. It's actually an easier hike in for her with the food and everything, so that'll be good, but that does mean I've got to make some miles here. My daily mileage is kind of very dependent on what state the trail's in. This last section was actually really, really nice. I would have made a 20+ mile day if I hadn't, stopped and talked to some people for, over an hour. And I stopped a little earlier than I intended to, and I spent a bunch of time bushwhacking around in the Poison Oak and whatnot, looking for a place to camp, just because I could tell the storm was coming in. Assuming that Jen and I are able to connect there and hand off food, I will then have until mile 175, where Jen's going to bury another bucket on her way home, and then that'll get me to mile 233, which is where the trail joins the 101. And at that point, I'm going to go ahead and take a hotel night, get a shower, do laundry, etc. Mile 246 to mile 298 or so is going to be a little more urban. Los Padres does have, kind of civilization in the middle of it. So I'll be going up PCH along the beaches for that section. And then the northern end, what I saw of that last time was really, really pretty, so I'm looking forward to that. Everything except there's 2 really nasty bushwhacks I remember doing last time, including right before Botcher Gap, right at the end. That was where I got into the raspberry bushes and ended up tearing my pants. I don't really know how I'm going to get back down to Orange County after this. That's still kind of in development. There's a couple of options. Yeah, did I mention it was chilly last night? So I'm pretty sure that's some sort of critter nest there. Not sure what it would be though. There was another one back there where I did a cat hole. And speaking of cat holes and it being cold, it's kind of bracing when you have to squirt water up your butt that's been sitting out in 30-some degree weather all night. I miss my wipes. I only briefly got a forecast at the fire station, but it looked like the storm was supposed to drop things down into the 30s. And then within a couple of days, it was supposed to be lows in the mid-40s, which is okay for me because, like I said, my sleeping bag's a little marginal for as cold as it's getting. I might actually be starting out in long johns today if it wasn't for not wanting to get them wet, so I have them for the end of the day. Also, it's sprinkling off and on. And of course, doesn't matter where you stop, it's always right after that the nice campsite is. Nothing like bushwhacking through wet brush. Nice little campsite, though it might have been snow last night. Straight back into the storm. Once again, slower going. It's been snowing a little bit off and on. Every now and then the sun comes out and teases me, and then I get more. I can see snow or rain coming from the direction I'm headed, unfortunately. Again, I don't mind it coming down from the sky, but it kind of sucks thanks to all the bushwhacking. Damn it. Why do I feel like I'm hiking the wrong way here? It's still just kind of doing spit and snow off and on. On the plus side, I'm not taking many breaks because it's too damn cold to take breaks. Okay, so now I'm going to be following the Sisquoc for a while. Looks like I'm done gaining for a little while. There's been some major trail work back here. Somewhere there's a trail crew. I really want to buy a beer. Pretty much every time the sun starts to come out and I think I might be able to take a break, another one of these little rainstorms comes up the canyon. Okay, so this was plan A for Jen to come meet me, but obviously I'm here on a Friday night instead of a Saturday night. So I've got some more miles to do. So yeah, tomorrow's going to be a long day because Jen's coming in at Manzana Creek. Here's hoping the trail's not in too bad a shape. I say as I see the first down log. The trail's been up high here. I'm actually seeing some really cool campsites, but not really accessible. I'm losing daylight here, so I think this particular visit to the river is going to be where I'm going to stay for the night. That leaves me a little over 15 miles to do tomorrow to meet Jen. Okay, this very much is not an ideal camp, but it's what I got to work with here, so home sweet home for the night.